report in TrueServe, begin by selecting Reports from the top navigation. From there, decide if you are going to report on activities or impacts. Then choose a date range, and you can be specific about the dates or choose one of the standard date ranges listed on the left-hand side. To move on to the next step, you can either click Next on the upper right or go right into Step 2, Filter Items, and further narrow by any of the field options. So for example, I'm going to narrow by Programs and Goals and select SOAR. You can be even more specific by choosing a goal within that program. You can further filter by organizational information. Let's say we want to see all of our work related just to community health centers. You can also see your work related to one specific organization. Just begin typing and select from the autocomplete. You'll always see a summary of the criteria you've put on your report on the upper left-hand side. Step 4 is where you're going to select any visuals you'd like to see in your report. By default, the activity list is selected, and you can choose to see the activity type and a number of other different charts, a map if you wish to see as well. Step 5 is your actual report page. And again, a summary of the criteria you put on the report will appear at the top of the page. It's showing that 18 records matched our search. We can start by seeing the county map by state. And this map represents not only the locations of the activities, but the locations of the organizations we attach to the activity records. You can download the image for use in documents such as PowerPoints, Word documents. You can also see the data as raw data in a spreadsheet and download that. Moving down our report page, just to give you some examples, you can see activities by type, again as an image or the raw data. Activities by focus, mode, organization types or client types, and this is an unduplicated number of the organizations we reach through our activities. So for example, if we look at rural health clinics, it's showing that we worked with 3 unique rural health clinics. And down below on the organization list, we can go to rural health clinics, see the 3 different rural health clinics we worked with, and the number of times we worked with each of those clinics. You can further see activities by reach, staff, and at the bottom of your report page, you'll see the activity listing. And this includes all activity records represented in the map and charts above. You can click into the title of any of these activity records to go into the specific activity. If I scroll to the upper right of my report page, I can export all of these 18 records into a spreadsheet for further sorting and to look at the data that way. You can also modify your report right from the result page. Simply click into any of these boxes and adjust your report. Without having to recreate the entire report, you can see the change in your results by just modifying one of the types of criteria you've put on your report. And you can also create a report template for the reports you run often. So if this represents a report we want to run annually, quarterly, we can create a template. Start by giving it a name. Can provide a description and then determine if the access is for everyone or just yourself. Click Save. And now if I want to run the same report again, I simply go over to Reports, scroll down to my reports to find my template, click Use. It's going to use last month as the default date range, so I can simply modify the date range from the results page, and I have the same criteria on my report as created from the template.